Have you tried absolutely everything to fix your prolapse, and are you worried that meditation might just be another one of those things that doesn't work? I get it. I've been there. You are not alone, and you're in the right place. And by the end of this video, you're going to know why meditation can actually be a really powerful tool to heal your prolapse naturally. It can actually even be an emotional quick fix. One of our program members, Katie, followed the meditation protocols in our program, and right before she was about to heal, she actually saw herself running in meditation. And that was after 5 months of being in our program, and she knew at that point that her body was going to heal. And this is why meditation, when it's done the right way, can be an extremely powerful tool, but it's very important to understand the right way to do it. This is the work my husband Duncan and I do together. We've been doing it for decades. We love what we do, and we'd love to support you in your prolapse healing journey. If you would like to join me on my free masterclass, you can grab a spot by clicking the link below or typing masterclass into the comment section, and we'll send you the link, where I will walk you through the 4-step process in our Unshakable You program to heal prolapse naturally. Okay, so let's get into the first thing you need to know. Let's talk about what meditation isn't. Meditation isn't visualization. Meditation isn't trying to make things happen. Meditation isn't heaping huge amounts of pressure on yourself to be spiritual or have a spiritual experience. It's not that. The only point of meditation is to calm your mind down. Now, if you think of the significance of this when you have a prolapse. When you have a prolapse, it's highly likely you are spiraling in your mind all day long, thinking about your prolapse constantly. It's like having a rock in your shoe, right? You cannot stop thinking about it. You feel the bulge, you feel the tampon feeling, you're worried it's going to exit, you worry it's going to get worse, you're afraid to pick things up, you're maybe afraid to pick up your baby or move the furniture or exercise. Then you get a pessary, right? That's uncomfortable. Then you can feel that all day long, and it goes on and on and on and on. So when you calm those thoughts down just a little bit, you are changing your entire vibration, the entire way you think and the way you feel. Now, of course, will you potentially start thinking negatively about your prolapse again as soon as you come out of meditation? Yes, and that's completely normal, and don't panic about that. We have other tools on this channel to show you what to do later on in the day after you've meditated when your mind is going crazy again. So you do need to do a combination of understanding the law of attraction, meditating, and using tools for your mind and your emotion, and also tools for your physical body. So it needs to be a rounded, holistic approach. But starting off the day by quietening your mind before those thoughts get going, because they will literally get going within about 5 minutes of opening your eyes, or the second you stand up and you start thinking, oh, even if you don't feel anything, you start anticipating, oh, how's my pelvic floor feeling? Is it feeling tight? Is the prolapse still there? You might start checking, and then off you go for the whole day. So quietening the mind for a few minutes before the day starts is really, really, really powerful, and that's the goal. Now, it doesn't really matter what kind of meditation you use at all. As long as you are focusing on someone else's voice or some sounds or anything, if you're focusing on anything other than that mind chatter you normally have about your prolapse, you are already healing. Don't worry about getting a fully quietened mind. That's really difficult even after years of meditation. Think about it more as a refocusing exercise. That's what it was actually always intended to be, to teach you focus. The other really cool advantage of meditation is that when you focus and you quieten your mind, you will notice you no longer have symptoms. You will notice when you practice regularly that when you meditate, you don't have pelvic floor symptoms. Now that's a powerful thing to figure out, because then you realize, wow, a lot of this is in my mind. But when I sit in meditation and my mind is not on my prolapse, hang on a minute, I don't have symptoms. So I'm here to tell you today that yes, it is possible to have a prolapse, even a severe grade 3 prolapse, and have 0 symptoms with enough focus in your mind, which is what we teach in our program. And when you can do that, imagine how much easier it is to heal. right? And how much easier it is to feel more positive, how much easier it is to get your mind on other things. And then it's logical, right? That at some point your body will heal when your mind is off it. But you've got to quieten down that spiral to start with, and that's what meditation brings you. I highly recommend meditating no more than between 15 to 30 minutes. Start off with something like 10 minutes, build to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is more than enough. If you want to do something like 30 minutes, great, go for it if you enjoy it. But I have found 15 minutes to be more than effective to help people quieten the mind. When you have a prolapse, going into a meditation, trying to visualize your body healing, or trying to visualize your uterus lifting in the air, or trying to do anything when you have an attention-grabbing reality such as a prolapse is likely to backfire. And this is why. You have a big buildup of negative thinking on the topic of your prolapse. A huge buildup. Sometimes years, months, weeks, but a lot of buildup. Even when you go into meditation and you do your best to take that thing that you've been thinking negatively about that topic and you try to turn it into something positive, it's more than likely you're going to feel negative because that's the dominant emotion on this topic, and you're going to get that going and you're going to start to feel anxious in meditation. So Esther Hicks says something which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite phrases and I can't thank her enough for sharing it with the world. And she always says, watch the movie if there is one. And what she means, and this is what happened to our client Katie when she saw herself running, is just quieten your mind. Don't try to make anything else happen. This is human being time, not human doing time. Just relax, listen to whatever you're listening to. Guided meditations are great. Or if you're doing breath work and you're able to do that, focus on your breath. Calm down. Relax the thoughts. If an image or a thought or an idea comes into your mind after a couple of minutes of meditation, or even at the end of a meditation, and here's the key point, and it feels good, allow that movie to play out. So what happened to Katie, and this was several months after meditating, is she started to see herself running at the end of a meditation. So the really cool thing about meditation is that when you meditate, and if you can quieten your mind just a little bit, you make an emotional journey from insecurity or fear on the emotional scale to a feeling of contentment, peacefulness, and acceptance. And it's that emotional journey that we're constantly wanting to make with all of the techniques in our program to eventually heal your prolapse, so that eventually you are a match to a fully functioning, great feeling, healed body. And that is what our amazing client Katie did. Now, as I said, bear in mind you can't meditate all day long, right? We've got bills to pay, we've got kids to feed, we've got lives to run and jobs and businesses to run, right? So you can't meditate all day long. So you do need other techniques if you look out for other videos on this channel to help you manage your thoughts and emotions about your prolapse and everything else going on in your life throughout your day. And we've got some great tools for that. So like I said, hop on that masterclass. Link is below in the description, or type masterclass into the comments section, and we can't wait to see you there to talk you through our Unshakable You process. I hope you loved this video and I can't wait to see you next time.